Well, guys, I want to ask you an honest question. Do you honestly think that my YouTube channel was shut down today and I was planning to get a new cell phone? Because I believe that with these FISA documents, I believe that they're not going to get any more FISA warrants to surveillance us anymore. So I was going to go get me a new cell phone, and I already bought a new computer, and it came in today. And about 3 hours before the computer came in, oh, by the way, the computer box was opened. So about 3 hours before the computer came in, they shut down my YouTube channel. Do you think that's a coincidence? I don't think so. Do you think it's a coincidence that when I was going to the movie, they were trying to throw me in the back of the cinema and stage a false flag attack? That's not a coincidence. They kept saying that all the seats were full, and they were trying to force us into the back of the cinema, and right where the back door is. And I said to myself, no way. I didn't even want to see that movie, number one, but there's no way. And then I go into the other cinemas, and they say all the seats were full, which I've never seen a matinee with the seats full in that theater since I've been going there. I go there almost every Thursday with my dad. My dad has Alzheimer's. It's kind of my day to do something with him. So I walk into the cinemas, and what happened? Like 40-50% of the seats are empty. They totally lied. So I went and told the manager. I said, look. She said it was a computer glitch. I said, yeah, I bet you. So we even have the local police collaborating with movie cinemas to organize terror. So that means that the Aurora shooting, the owner of the cinema must, unless they hack their computers or something, I don't know, but the owner of the cinema might have something to do with it. Can you believe that? I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. So they shut down my YouTube channel, which in my personal opinion was on a private server. And if I would have got a new computer and a new internet connection, which I was planning on doing, guess what? My videos would have went live instead of on a private server, to where they can channel, just targeted individuals to watch my videos. In other words, you have to be a targeted individual to even see my channel. They're categorizing people like sheeps and goats, like the Bible says. This is not a coincidence, guys. Not at all. This is the LRAD that gets pointed at my house every freaking night. See that thing up there? That's what makes me suffer every night. And then when you tell the local police, hey, that thing's pointed at my house, and I give them a law that says, this says that they can't harass me, and they still do it. So, guys, I am not what these people claim that I am. Not even close. And it's really sad that we live in a world that we can't have freedom of speech, and that YouTube is collaborating with the FBI and the DOJ in treason against the United States citizens. It's just like Hitler came alive and took over our government. And that would be Bush, Clinton's, and the Obamas. And for all those years, they've screwed this planet. They've screwed us up so much. Well, they screwed the planet up, not just the United States, but the entire planet, that citizens, Native Americans, have to be like in a virtual prison. I can't have a relationship. I can't even go to the movie. I can't socialize. They've character assassinated me to all my friends, separated me from people. They've told everybody I was nuts. They even trained the local police to think that I am crazy, when I assure you that I can match wits with the whole gang of them. There's no way that they know more about what's going on in the world than I do. And my background, I'm like a whistleblower because I work for these technology companies. I know what they're doing. They're planning on killing people with electromagnetic radiation or just making you sick. They can make you sick. They can activate viruses. So they don't want the world to know this stuff. And they're doing everything they can to kill people, and we're doing everything we can to stop the murder of people. And we finally have a president that's somewhat helping us, but his powers seem to be very limited. That's why I ask, why aren't these FBI agents arrested? Why aren't, look, here's a private cop right there. See him? Everywhere you go. They track, look, he's got his brake lights on right now. I mean, they track you. They follow you. You can't travel peacefully. You can't do anything. And it's like the other day, a guy tried to pull out and tried to run into me, tried to cause an accident. I mean, I go to the movie and they're like trying to stage a false flag at the movie cinema. There's no question in my mind that I was being stalked. When I was at the Waffle House, there was a sheriff's officer just circling while I was talking on the phone. Just circling, stalking me. I mean, if they wanted to protect me, they'd come up and say, "Hey, Fred, we're gonna be surveillancing you. We're gonna protect you because we know that these FISA documents are real, and that people might want to erase you. Okay, to erase the evidence that this was done." What's amazing, guys, we can sue these corporations and make our cities very wealthy. I don't want to pick up anybody's driver's license plate, so we can sue these corporations and make our cities very wealthy. They owe it to the city what they did to us. Even what they did to our local police, making them, instead of serve the citizens, serve corporations. I mean, I'll be honest with you, the cops are victims too. But there's some cops that need to just go away. I'll tell you that right now. We should hire cops that have a conscience, that have sympathy for human beings. Okay, that's what we should do. Because to do this, what they did to me, breaking literally every law that could possibly ever exist, is it's torture. It's like a modern day Jesus Christ crucifixion. It's not like it. That's actually what it is. They target people and they say, "Hey, we're going to sacrifice these people." And then they get the criminal cabal to just turn on everybody. So it is not a coincidence that the day that I get a new computer, that all of a sudden they shut down my YouTube channel. Not a coincidence. Because I was going to be able to avoid their internet interception. In other words, they were intercepting my uploads. And I had it totally planned that I can make my videos go to the World Wide Web. I showed a video to where CNN were getting millions of views on the school shootings, and we'd get like 200. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is, it's censorship. It's, every freedom, civil liberties, civil rights law is broken, and it's sickening. It's like Donald Trump said, it is, when I read this stuff, it is sickening. It is disturbing what humanity is capable of doing to other human beings. It is disturbing. All right, guys, I love you all. I'm sorry I lost my channel. I'm just trying to protect people from what I know is coming if these people win. We're in a war. We're in a civil war, and let me tell you something. There ain't no bodies exploding right now like everybody imagines. There's no guns firing. This is a tactical, technological civil war. It's World War III, the Trinity, to where people are being attacked, and most of them are so willfully ignorant they don't even know they're being attacked. We have to wake these people up. And for YouTube to collaborate with these people is treason in itself. I'll tell you that right now. Love you all. Thanks for listening.